I guess I should do the gold just to preserve it. I really feel like that rule should be abandoned, but I feel like if I do this, then I won't have to worry about anything else. So now that one was kind of unfair because I get the footballer even that I asked for, but how come I get another cone head too at the same time? That seems almost impossible. Like, I don't know. That doesn't seem like it normally happens, at least not that quickly. At least you get a rebate from it. It always seems like the piranha plants have more of a ability to give you sun back. I don't know. Okay, this one's basically a disaster and it's just already over, so forget about it. So maybe having the piranha plants there too, like I said, in that row is a priority that I should have. Especially in the early game, but the problem is you can't afford it in the early game because you just have to focus so much on putting the sun out. Okay, so hopefully that'll be up in time for the thing, but it probably won't be. Yeah, think about how fortunate it was that I was able to have 4 of those things up. I mean, I can put it right back down, so it's not the end of the world. So now the football guy comes out. Now this time I have to actually kill it. And I have the ice, the jalapeno, the pumpkin all combined maybe to do it. Let him wait through the pumpkin. I can set up for doing the jalapeno maybe a little bit later. Right as you start to see how much damage he's taken. Their damage counter isn't as clear as like the gargantuan ones where they start to have the bandages and stuff, but it's still decent. I'll still keep trying to put the sun down. The stars are okay too. So these 4 rows is okay, but look at how much I had to give up to do it. I guess the jalapeno is still in reserve for maybe the second row, so I have to use it there, or I could just do this. But these should be fine maybe without any intervention. I don't know. Most of this should be secure. This one I could even save just for whatever. Here, maybe I'll just do it because that one's kind of at a... Yeah, see, even with that, it doesn't die right away. This one's in trouble, so we got a pumpkin coming. At least they're coming at a pace now that I can sort of manage, although I'm not super happy about it either. Put this here now. I want to start putting the ice down either in reserve or actually just to deal with the football guys here because it's going to be very hard to otherwise. Put it there. Put it there. Maybe it's not the best idea, actually, now that I think about it. Because he's just going to immediately come into it and just kill it. That was a waste of a bit of sun. Like, even though the football guy is going to die, it's going to take that with it. Or I, like, just barely missed the opportunity to do that. Okay, that was fortunate because the top one doesn't get sacked for it. Now, this one's kind of important because that one's completely naked and it could be very tough to kill it in time. So I don't know if that's going to work out. So you have all 5 rows even of sun. This is as good as it's going to get from that capacity. Still have 3 mowers intact, which is okay, I guess. The ice I'm going to have to just do right away, so... There's just nothing I can even do. Although maybe not. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Here, I'll even put that down. Put this right in his face. It's probably the stupidest place to put it. And it's almost certain to die. I don't know why I'm even playing like that. I don't know why I'm even prioritizing doing that. Maybe it'll help later. Who the fuck knows? So the bottom one is gone. I'm gonna replace it. You want to get 3 to 4 rows out at various points here. Gotta remember there's some residual damage with those kind of sticks too. And this does do an okay amount, so maybe there's something to that. Put this here, do this here, take care of this here. And then all you have to do is keep building these out, keep replacing them. I'll even just do this. Yeah, you don't really have the luxury of saving it the way I intended to. But maybe what you can do is keep building this to 3 to 4 threshold so that it ends up helping you a lot later. The pumpkin is good maybe on the bottom. put this here. Now, what's not good is that you're not able to... Okay. See, for a while now, it might be smooth sailing, although not to jinx it. Then it starts to become unfair later. Like, maybe I'm at least ahead of the curve a little bit. This one will jump over, and that's the biggest disaster possible. You don't really want to replace it either. Like, if there's too many like that, it just gets to be too much. So the second one here has a ladder, which doesn't even matter a whole lot. You do the ice thing, because just why not? That's okay. We put the star down. You got to keep pushing it, though. See, this is not nearly enough. Not even close to enough. You really have to push it. Put the star. Put the pumpkin. Just go all in with it. Which maybe is unfair. Like, I'm favoring the middle too much. Even though you could say it's more valuable. Like, we got to look. Where do I want to use the jalapeno? Maybe on the bottom. The bottom seems to cause a disproportionate amount of trouble, actually, sometimes. Maybe I should have saved it for that one. You can get rid of one of these, and we got to do the ice. You just have to do it. There's multiple of these clowns there still. Or maybe here's where you bite the bullet a little bit and just try to do it without that. But you got to just keep pushing the pace. Even when that's gone, just replace it. This is gone too. Like, you can't stop them from getting through some of these, but it's still worth it to do it as far as I'm concerned. He gets through. That one's there just basically to put down the ice. There's actually a star needed way back here, which is a mistake to allow it to get to that point. You could do this. Didn't have to do it. This is similar to the time before, but we have a long way to go. Long way to go. Go ahead and do the ice. Just do it. Just do it. I keep trying to hesitate, but it's good. At least the big wave is coming in. Go here. Put it down. Keep pushing the pace. And the only activatable thing I'm going to have here is the jalapeno. It's just the amount of damage I should be doing here is so good that you should really be in good shape. I just don't know. Gonna miss some of the sun here. Now the bottom is gonna need a jalapeno, I guess, to make up for this. I can't explain why, but just do it. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe it's too tempting to do that and you should just not do it. Or now it's gonna come back to bite me that they get through. You certainly have the sun to be able to replace some of this stuff. Put this down whether you want to use it or not, just to rotate the cooldown. Get rid of some of these when you have a little bit of time here. I just get so scared at the beginning that I feel like I have to do it. Put this here again. Maybe I'm giving that too much special treatment. You can see just the sheer number of those is too great. So you kind of just have to do it. It's almost like they know the top and the bottom are the weak links, so they send more people there, or I don't know. They send them pretty much just everywhere all the time. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. So here's where you just lose the game because you can't do anything. There's literally zero interactions that I have. I can do nothing about this. So I just lose. That's it. Like, what the fuck, man? It's okay to sack some of these rows. In fact, this is the whole benefit of just having those in reserve, but I don't really see this working out. Like, whatever my priorities are, I just can't do it. Go like this, go like this, go like this. They're getting through the middle too, which is utterly ridiculous that they're able to do that. Now what? Now what? Now what? You go here, you go here. It doesn't matter if they die. Like, you don't have another option here. You're just dead. You could even afford to sack some of these, I guess. I really couldn't tell you. This is where the ladders almost help you a little bit. Just because you're able to Now that's not gonna help with saving that particular row, but I almost don't even care to do that. Maybe you go like this. Maybe you go like this. You're gonna need some more ice stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna need more sun, really. I don't have a ton of time to be doing this. The bottom could use this more than anything because that one can at least be sacked. So if you kind of rotate the sacks, it makes it maybe look a little better than what it is. Take care of this. I need a lot more of the stars still, though. You're gonna have to keep replacing these like a fiend. So just can you maybe weather the storm a little bit? The top is gonna be a problem. You know, the top needs like a jalapeno. It needs a pumpkin. It needs a lot, and I just can't do it. The bottom also. Why is it always the bottom? Why is it always the bottom? Isn't that exactly how I lost like the last time too? I don't know what I can do. Like I'm... You just have to keep him there, I guess. Do whatever little residual damage you can. You know it's not going to be enough, but you just have to do it. Is this going to actually be into the final wave? Because this at least gives you a chance. Oh, there's a bigger distance between those than I guess I realized. Feels like sun's actually an issue now, which seems silly, but if you do the ice, you should be in maybe okay shape to preserve this. And you need to still put down some more of these. Kind of like you got what you got here, so if it doesn't work, you're screwed. The bottom is such a constant hindrance to me. Like I don't even understand that. That could be a mistake, but it's okay. I mean, once they spawn, they're spawned, though, so it's like... They're not going to have any more come out at this stage. It really got to the fourth flag faster than I thought it would. Now, do you realize who I am, dude? This isn't just a world first. This is like a world first on top of a world first on top of a world first. Has anybody even done 5-4 period on New Game Plus? Let alone with 9 seed slots, let alone with no special plans, let alone with the Crazy Dave challenge? Like... Give me a fucking break, dude. What is that? That almost makes it seem easy compared to the original 5-4. Like, that's it, dude. Signature level times 2.